Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about how to obtaining a real estate license in state of Missouri. I'm a licensed broker, real estate broker. I also have a accredited school to teach people who want pursuing real estate career. So let me get started. So in order to obtaining a salesperson license, you must be 18 or older. Second, you have to complete a 40-hour pre-examination course followed by a 24-hour Missouri real estate practice course. Then you have to do fingerprints and a background check, then find a sponsorship, then submit your application. So for the testing, after you completed a 48-hour pre-exam course, you are eligible to schedule test. You can take the test right after that, or you can wait for it. The 24-hour class, the 24-hour Missouri real estate practice course, you can take that course right after the completion of the 48-hour class, or you can wait for it after you pass the exam. And you have to submit your license application within 6 months of the completion date of the 48-hour pre-examination course. If you pass that 6 months line, then you have to retake the class and start all over. So that's I want you to be aware. And so the test contains two parts. One is national part and the state law part. So they are, when you're taking schedule, you can schedule saying both national and the state. But if you just say you passed the national part, you didn't pass the state law part, but that's okay. You can reschedule, retake the part you did not pass, then you can just take that portion, and fee is the same amount. Vice versa, if you pass the state law part, you can retake this national part. So same thing apply. How soon you can schedule to retake the test? 24 hours after the first exam date. So PSI won't have your information, won't let you schedule until a 24-hour mark. I can give you some test taking tips. For instance, when you say a longer questions, read the questions first. What I'm saying, Tinker is not being good. Read what they're asking first, then looking for the answers directly inside the question. Does it make sense? Just say they ask you, seller, on the closing disclosure, there is a $500 seller's credit, $200 buyer's debit, $300 seller's debt, and $1,000 buyer's credit. Then what is seller's net on? So you do not even worry about the buyer in that case. Just looking for the seller. Because, you could read out the whole thing. This question, the one that I gave to you just now, is short. Sometimes the math question is long, or any question is long. You just need to pick what they are asking, find what they are asking, then go back to the question and find the key points for that. So you will have planning time. So I do not want you to rush through. And if you're not confident about, you're really doubting your answer for certain questions, just mark that and go through everything else, then come back to it. If another tip I want to give to you is, if you think that question you really don't know your answer right or wrong, you are back and forth, just leave it alone. The first instinct's always right. Unless that's too obviously you write the wrong question, you misunderstood, that is different. But other than that, leave that alone. So yeah. And the reason I'm saying that I like to take right after the 40-hour pre-examination course is because that if you waited for longer period, it's okay, because we'll have family, you know, kids, we have work, everything, but you will lose some memory of some materials. So when your memory is still fresh, I suggest you take the exam like within a week or 10 days, you know, 2 weeks is fine. But if for some special circumstances, I understand. But that's just my personal advice and experience based on my story. So I just want to share that with you. And the CE class. Let's go over the continuing education. So all the salesperson or broker licensee, we are required to renew our license on the even number year, like 2024, then 2026, then 2028, unless the law changes. Okay, right now the law saying that. So all the salesperson in Missouri, your license need to be renewed on or before September 30th. Brokers is June 30th, regardless. Only exception that I think before recently, I'm talking about recent years, is COVID time we extended. Other than that, even year, June 30th for broker, September 30th for salesperson. And you're required to have 12 credit hour CE credit hour. So so that is 9 hours electives and 3 hour core, and then the core you just take fair housing is safe, you know, required anyway. So 9 electives you can select in your KCRAR. I mean, we're talking about Missouri and Kansas area. So our Realtor Association provides some free education if you're a member of that. So I usually just do that. Some classes require in person, even you can do online, but online you're required to be on the camera all the time. So I like to take it in person anyway. So it's up to you. But KCRR does provide some C classes. So but make sure you need to register ahead of time. Some classes filled in really quick. So you can look into after, you know, you become the member of KCRAR. So what else? I think that's it for today. I'm sorry, in the middle of the conversation, the video, my dog barked. I have to pick her up. So yeah, so in the future you'll probably see her in my video a lot, because you know, I'm being authentic. We all have kids, and we have our pets. So, and yeah, she's part of my life. Right, Tinker? Yeah, and hopefully my video is entertaining, educational, informational, and entertaining with the Tinker being the video. Okay, so you have a nice Sunday, and see you in next video. Thank you.